Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as King of God. In previous episode, we did expand our territory a bit further south, and we've got a whole lot of desert in the deal as well. We are soon-ish, or we're definitely preparing for another war against Portugal. But of course, do have, well, they got some allies. They don't actually have that strong allies. They do have a lot of colonies, though, which does complicate things a little bit. But I do see that there's Russians pirating in Genoa again. Let's go out and hunt pirates. Stop them from doing that anymore. And then we were also... well, I did hire the two generals. Well, two generals and an admiral. So this one's slightly worse of the two. So we'll assign that one in Italy. And this one's going to be for the army in... Well, so this one's a 4231. And the other one was actually, what was it? 3201. Oh, have a siege pip at least. So there's that, and then of course for the Red Sea Fleet, I believe, we got ourselves an Admiral. 5331, I mean, it's not too bad. So at least we can have a bit of, I mean, we could, in theory, have it on the Heavy Fleet as well. I do actually wonder how, oh, who is Russia allied to? Persia, Japan, and Bengal. There's quite a few allies there. Yeah, I think our target is going to be trying to get more of the North Africa. And then maybe try to get a bit more land from Austria-Hungary. Especially like the lands in Anatolia. I kind of want to get a trade company in Anatolia as well. To push more trade from Constantinople into Ragusa and then from there to Genoa. Because right now we do actually make quite a bit of money over here. 560 ducats per month. Which is more than 50% of our total income. So that's all good. And Trier wants money. I don't think you need that much money. Honestly, we're getting to the point where the allies are just more of a drain on our economy than anything else. Because everybody wants cash. And we'll go out and build a few more manufactories in here, I think, actually. Sure, no, it's going to take a while before they are ready, but once they are ready, it's going to be quite a good amount of money, I hope. Was there a... Cagliari does not have... Oh, wait, no, because we're converting the culture there. Right, never mind. And that's still going to take a while. Oh, knowledge sharing with Latin Empire. Okay, well, that's actually fine, because that's going to reduce the expenses a little bit. Revolt in Augsburg. Augsburg should be able to deal with that on their own. But I suppose as soon as we are done with the coring down here, we'll start building the port in Fezzan and Giado. And we'll probably be fine. Actually, we can probably go ahead and do a bit of rebel suppression down here. Already to reduce the speed that the rebellion might fire. It's probably not going to be too bad. Actually, what we could just do is provoke the revolt, really. Go 23 regiments, that's going to be basically nothing. Oh, and of course we've got the ships over here that we can combine into the main fleet. That's good. We do have a whole lot of money. Actually, is there any more... there's another building over here. If the Portuguese are able to have this, then I should be able to have as well. Gives trade efficiency and caravan power. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, so we'll want to take a little bit land down there. Of course, from Ethiopia, I want to start pushing further into Ethiopia itself. Maybe start building up a trade company in Gulf of Aden. As well as maybe somewhere down the line in Ethiopia as well. I don't know how much land we'll be able to take from the Ethiopians, quite frankly, in that war. But we shall find out, I suppose. But first things first, we still need to... Well, there's the course. We can't build the... Oh, right, it's not a converting. I'm going to cancel the conversion over here briefly. Assign the fort to be built. Afterwards, you can go elsewhere. But yeah, we do need to... Oh, right, more separatism in Fezzan. Unfortunate, but that will be dealt with rather soon. Once that is sorted out, we can start building the fort in there, hopefully. We could get the admin tech now, but I'm actually going to save it a little bit more time, a little bit more points overall. Right, that will be cored very shortly. We'll start building a fort in here. Like, immediately. To get that sorted out. And then I suppose another thing that I could still do is more manufactories. Oh, Fayoum is actually not bad. Sure, we'll build that one. Any more good soldier households? Actually, there are two. And conscription centers, most of these aren't particularly great. Although I believe there was something that had reduced the, yeah, the max autonomy is getting reduced by the economic hegemon. That will actually be quite handy. That no doubt will also increase the amount of money that we'll be making. Even further than what it is right now. How much do we have? We've still got room for another 5 regiments. I'm not necessarily going to build those. Could maybe go ahead and expand our trade fleets a little bit, like the... Oh! Okay, we'll go ahead and repair the damaged ships from that fleet. And also, if this was 31, we can get another 4 light ships in there at least. That's going to be slightly higher. Oh, Austria-Hungary announced me as a rival. Oh no! Anyway, let's also go and get a couple heavy ships for this fleet. Get that to 30 ships. National Bank. Ooh. Holy crap. Okay, we'll take the inflation reduction because we don't have any loans. That's 13,000 ducats. And a free stability and lose 5 inflation. Not that we have any, but, you know, we'll take that one. I guess it might be time to build up some... Actually, is there... Oh, right, yeah, we could turn Fezzan into a state. I won't do that. Let's go ahead and get the trade company thing. So there's the naval force limit, land force limit, trade steering would be quite nice. So that's... I think trade steering in Sevilla is actually not a bad idea. Because that is then going to allow us to transfer even more from here. It's currently about 31.5 ducats. It did go up that much, actually. Ooh, good harvest. I'm going to take it as admin points, actually, because we're not really short on cash. We'll also start building more town halls. Yeah, there we go. So town hall in every town, essentially. And how far are we from getting the... Okay, so that's still 3 years ahead of time, technically speaking, the admin tech. I think next year we'll probably take that. We've already, at that point, reduced the cost of it enough to make a difference. But how far is the fort already in here? Not far enough, I reckon. Is that one that's not got a whole lot of supply limit either? That's a little bit unfortunate, actually. At least we got some of these... oh, the flying shuttle in Zhatelier. So, +2 base production. A bit more unrest, but the development cost goes down, goods produced modifier goes up, production efficiency goes up. Well, trade dispute with the... oh, they embargoed me, okay. Am I... hold on a bit, who are my rivals? Persia, Russia, and Great Britain. Am I embargoing any of those? I don't think we are. Okay then, let's go ahead and embargo the Russians. Good. And then Britain, we're going to do the same. And then Persia, we're also going to do the same. That might reduce the money that those nations make. Oh yeah, there we go. We're making 1,100 now. Oh, and the French are fighting Noob. Oh yeah, they got French Guinea over here. They're capturing more of the coastline. Britain is still in here. Yeah, I don't think they're much of a problem though. Right, it's January. Let's go and get the admin tech. We'll be 70 years ahead of time. There's still quite a bit. Wait, is this the ones that went to repair? I think this is actually the ones that went to repair. So let's... which one was it again? It was the... okay, that's a whole lot of buildings there. Of the fleet, it was... trade protection in Ragusa. So protect trade. Ragusa. That should be plenty. That was ships that repaired, so yeah, that's sorted out now. Let's actually have a look. Oh, Spinning Jenny. Spalato gets another 2 base production. And our national scientist has died. Oh no. Okay, we could get another national scientist. Probably not a bad idea, actually. Because production is starting to be very lucrative. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of these advised to level 5 at this point. Sure enough, it's a lot of money, but at the same time... Oh, 666 ducats per month. I think the Pope might not be too happy about that. We need to increase our income. There we go, 67. That is our force limit now. Could have another 6 battalions of regiments. I'm not necessarily going to go ahead and get those. Oh, we've got enough. Oh, right, okay. Oh, and the Latin Empire's got a massive fleet by now. Well, they'll be able to deal with that rebellion. It's Catholic zealots anyway. So it's not like it's going to be a terrible thing. Although I wonder, actually, how is the Catholic zealots having a rebellion there? Huh. The Catholic nation, aren't they? Let's go and spend a bit more prestige to placate the... Oh, actually, I could pay off the debt. That's going to keep them somewhat happy. We'll also reduce their liberty desire by some more prestige again. Should be fairly simple. That's a few conversions done. Truces with Spain have ended. No surprises there. Right, are we almost done with the fort over here? I mean, it's halfway done. Probably going to take the Portuguese a little while to get their stuff together anyway, so let's go ahead and set up the fleet in here. We'll load up these into transports. And let's go ahead and declare war on Portugal. They do have a lot of troops overall. Well, of course, unfortunately, we only have the Imperialism capability against them. It will have to do... Oh, no, I can't invite anyone on my side. Okay. We will be outnumbered, technically speaking. But since we can separate them at Gibraltar quite easily, we can focus down on Morocco for a little while. Actually, is that... that doesn't have siege pips there. We'll go for it anyway. We've got some ships there. Let's go ahead and start sieging down that. We will probably be able to walk through Spain, or maybe not. Not yet, at least. But yeah, let's go ahead and send in the troops to start sieging down in Ethiopia as well. Is there going to be a rebellion over here? I mean, there might be, but I'm just going to send that forward as well. So we've got those two heading south. We do have the 40,000 army over here that could still do some rebel suppression if need be. And of course, we've got some armies over here as well. There we go. We actually capture 4 of the lightships. And we also want to battle over here. Let's go out and just detach the siege and move into Fez. Get that siege underway sooner rather than later. And did I send... No, I didn't actually send these troops over yet. Let's bring these to Morocco. And start sieging down Tangiers. There we go. Are we able to go through the... No, we still don't have military access through Spain. Okay. Right, but we can still live with that. Oh, actually, what I suppose I could do is I could just go ahead and start picking up some troops to go... We'll have to do a landing probably directly to Morocco. Or not Morocco, Portugal. We'll take a small hit on the devotion. Get the prestige maxed out right now. There we go. That's the first province down here, siege down. And how we're doing on the Ethiopia side of things. They don't have a huge army. We do not see anyone over here yet, but that's probably just a matter of time before they start appearing down there. Let's combine these into an army. Let me just double check. We still can't move through here. Yep, nope. We still can't move through Spain. Ooh, we did breach the walls. We could, in theory, do the barrage somewhere. Let's just go and get in the... transport fleet in here. I suppose we could just... Yeah, we'll get them in here. We'll probably try to land into Portugal. Although it might actually help if we were to just... Oh, that's going to be the 12 ships over there. Okay, I'm going to take the light ships actually here. Really check up on... Oh, that's a massive fleet there. But I don't see any troops here. Let's quickly check the northern side. Hey, there we go. Tangier being sieged down. And that's 2 more light ships that we just captured. Okay, they've got an army of 22,000. That's not too bad. So let's regroup over here. We'll drop some troops into Portugal. We'll go ahead and reorganize the fleet over here to get the light ships into their own fleet. We'll go ahead and repair those. Hey, there we go. That's province siege down. This one's going to start doing a bit of automated sieging in here. And I suppose we'll probably do something similar with this soon enough. We'll just need to start moving down south a little bit through there. I don't suppose... No, we can't move any further over here. So 2 armies down here in Morocco will have to suffice. Wait, what's the... Oh, right. We've got vision because of the French over here on the Brittany's armies. Which... Oh, right. France is getting a lot of their stuff sieged down there. Well, they didn't call me in, so I don't need to do anything about it. Hey, there we go. That's another province siege down. So, of course, despite the enemy having the numbers advantage, They're spread around, mostly in the colonies, I reckon, right now. So we have a good chance of doing a lot of work sieging down the various places. I only got level 3-4 in Lisbon as well. Okay, let's go out and pick up the transport. Or with the transport fleet, pick up some more armies. Oh no, we could actually move through the Spanish territories now. Okay, good to know. Well, in that case, we can just drop it at Morocco and then move through. But regardless, we do want to get some more troops into there. We'll siege down the rest of that. Actually, we should probably go ahead and also siege down that area. And then the second army over here is going to start taking a bit more land on the inland. At least in theory. We did get the force over here, so they can't get into Ethiopia, or Egypt rather, not Ethiopia. I mean, they can get to Ethiopia for now, but not necessarily forever. How's our income looking like? 1150, that's not too bad. Could also expand the administration a tiny bit. Get even more or governing capacity. We've got over 1,000 extra right now. Now, we did lose a little bit of the modifiers in here, including some unrest reduction, but at the same time, it's probably for the best. Let's go ahead and load up these troops. We can drop them off at Morocco, and then just march them across the border. There we go, that's another provinces down. Oh, they're moving around. Okay, yeah, they're moving around there. I mean, there is a fort at Al-Karak. They might get into a little bit. Actually, I wonder if Sina. I mean, no, we can't build a fort there right now. We could develop it a little bit further and then do it, but we can't do it outright. This one's got 2 siege pips. I'm going to go ahead and start sieging down Evora. Are these... Oh yeah, still protection trade there, actually. I'm going to move in the galley fleet over here. And the reinforcements have arrived. Alberto, did you got 1 siege pip? Right, well, you're going to the fort, so yeah, Alberto's going to go to Beja. And then, hopefully we'll get these sieges done soon. Oh, there we go, that's the agenda done. Good, good. Ah, they did manage to get the fort over here sieged down. Is that now... Yeah, it won't be completed yet. It's only 28,000 though. Let's go and bring in the army from Italy. While we siege down everything else. Yeah, the Ethiopians are... I think they are going to be heading up north. Oh, right, that's the second army that's heading up here. Okay. Ah, and it looks like vassals, rather, are arriving through Spain now. We'll probably take Alberto to hunt down that smaller army. Maybe it's time to actually cancel the automated siege and go and break some of these sieges in here. If we can get them, or catch them at El Karak, that would be quite nice. They are having... Oh, that is over 100,000 men in here. But luckily we do have some forts over here, so that is going to slow down things. And what we can actually do is I'm going to land on that. Because we can be the defenders. And we've got much higher morale. They got also high discipline though, but that is a stack wipe nonetheless. Actually no, what we're going to do is we'll go out and move this army over here. We'll have the transport fleet block that so we can keep the troops safer in the island. And what are they sieging down? Oh, right here. Sieging down a bit more stuff in here. And Fazan is not going to get the fort done right now either. They do have still 100,000 men in here, but hey, we managed to sack wipe one of them. That's already a good start. And, can we catch that? Not without a transport. Okay, well, we can get to Beira. Also need to get this force siege down, then we can go on Lisbon. Oh, Ottomans have a bit of revolution. Oh, we can build Suez Canal. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, please. It's a bit expensive, but yeah. We're going to build that. 20,000 ducats. So right now it's 10 years to build that. So that's not... Well, I suppose that's the first level for that. It's not too bad. There's going to be events, so we can't use just money to build that faster. But yeah, so that is underway. That's going to allow us to move the big fleets through to the Red Sea side of things. Oh, is France still fighting another war? Yeah, they're still fighting Songhai and all that. Ottomans... Oh, the fall of the Empire. So Ottomans are the revolution target. Revolutionary Turkey. Well, we may need to crush the revolution then. Where's the capital anyway? Oh, down there, okay. There we go, that's another province seized down. Can we get this one? Maybe, maybe. Crush the revolution. Canals and turnpikes. That would be a lot of money. For one extra base tax in there. I'm just going to take the production. And we lost Fazan. Yeah, there's still got a lot of troops in here, which I can't do too much about. Luckily, at least the forts don't complete while they're being seized down anymore. That used to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, looks like the Ethiopians have vacated the premises once again. We'll head down south. We have yet to capture Lisbon, but we're not too far from it. Harris in Munster. We will lodge a protest. And there we go, Evora been seized down. Let's get to Lisbon. Oh, and they comply. Excellent. Let's get to the other fort over there. Get the... Ooh. Hey, Trieste changed culture, finally. And Austria-Hungary declared war on Turkey already. So that's now Venetian. Good. I suppose. Although right now, some of those conversions that we started might be a little bit irrelevant at this point. Alright, Cagliari, we just need to get that conversion done. It's still going to take a while. Let's go out and do the naval barrage on Lisbon to speed up the siege. So now it's 35. They've got a lot of ships there, including a lot of heavies, but it is a coastal battle. Oh, well, I suppose half of that is transport still, so it's going to be a big battle. We'll probably lose a few ships, but I'm not too worried about that. Hey, there we go. Seize down the fort down there in the Ethiopia lands, and then we seize down Fairs, finally. Which one of these has siege ships? Neither one. Okay, never mind. There we go. That's another province seized down. And Lithuania is fighting against Turkey and Ethiopia. Oh, because Ethiopia was guaranteeing them, wasn't they? Yep, they were. So are they now at war with yeah, Austria-Hungary, Bosnia and Lithuania? I'm just hoping that the siege of Lisbon goes smoothly and quickly. There we go. Oh. Can I catch these armies in here? Potentially. Military divided. I'm going to get the seat ability right now. Canal company formed. Oh, there we go. They've got fairly good generals over here. I'm going to need to keep an eye on when they split the army far enough that I can... ooh. Dreams of Liberty. So all the colonies will start getting liberties. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This could be good. Let's say, for example, Spanish West Indies. Now, I can't support your independence, because they're loyal. Let's actually have a look at Spain, then. How are their colonies looking like? Anyone disloyal yet? No, not quite. What about the Portuguese colonies? Oh, Brazil is disloyal. And now Rio de Prata is disloyal. Colombia. Australia. And Peru. All are disloyal, okay. Can't support their independence, obviously, right now. They are still technically speaking loyal, but it could be that it takes a month to sort of recalculate things. Yeah, so they managed to de-siege that. I'm going to stop your mission there. We'll still seize that one down, and then we'll gather troops and fight off the Ethiopians. Looks like the French have vacated, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and march that one down to Kazan. Continue building up the fort there. And then these two armies, we can probably just keep on pushing along the coastline here. Let's look at the Portuguese. So, I suppose actually first let's set up a peace deal with the Ethiopians. What I want from you is at least these provinces. There might be a small coalition with Turkey. That's not too bad. Maybe we can take one more state over here. Yeah, that's about as far as we can get. It wouldn't be too bad. But of course, we won't be able to get that peace deal quite yet. There we go, that's done, so let's... Oh, and there we go, Siege of Lisbon done. We can go after that Portuguese army now. Well, at least in theory. Oh, and there we go, let's have a look at the battle here. It's... Oh boy, that's a massacre. We lost 1 ship. And we captured 17. It's not too bad, I suppose. Well, they're going back to another port right here, okay. Ooh, but we might want to just quickly park in Lisbon to repair some things. Because a lot of these ships are somewhat damaged. So we have yet to get to Fazan, but I suppose we are going to start sieging down that one very shortly. Did we manage to... Oh, yeah, we did actually convert these. We're going to add that to the trade company. Similarly, we're going to add this one to the trade company. And I guess that one as well. So that means we can go ahead and build up some of the buildings in there already. Probably all of them, actually. Sure, it's another 2,000 I could spend on that one state, but it'll be worth it. And I guess we'll start sieging down Marrakesh. Ooh, we're trading in salt. That's rather handy. How is the ships doing in here? There's some of the heavy ships and whatnot aren't looking too strong. We'll create a new unit with all the things that we just captured. So if we have a look at the main fleet, that's actually still mostly in fairly good order. So we're going to just park these outside again because that province is going to be sieged down very shortly. We can keep on repairing the new ships. Where did the Portuguese run? Darn good question, I have no idea. Oh, and there's the... That naval battle went pretty well. That's another 5 ships captured. They lost a total of 13 ships there. Right, let's get these back to Lisbon. Oh, and they are over there. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and split these off again. Get these on the Lusitanian Sea. Now, there's a potential a bit of a revolution down here. But I suppose we can just go ahead and... Well, Fazan is going to be getting the port hopefully soon enough. That's already going to help quite a bit. And the enemies are seeing... Oh, right. They managed to escape. That is a highland over there. I'm going to go ahead and go after them. They will be the defenders in there. Oh, right. We did lose yet another ship, I guess. Oh, we captured another 3, actually. Oh, wait, no. I think they lost some. Oh, our Grand Captain has been lost. Let's have a look. So we've got a land force limit modifier. That's a decent one. We don't actually need it too badly, though. Reinforced speed is not that crucial. Morale of armies is not bad. There's a discipline advisor as well. No, we'll go with the discipline. Okay, that's level 5. Right, let's regroup the ships. And get this one to siege down the fort in the northeast. And then Alberto can start heading down south to Morocco. Probably to Marrakesh. And then that one can start going around a little bit elsewhere. Right, we've got a battle starting in here. Or has already started. The enemies are strong. We did get the discipline just in time for the... Oh, there we go. Oh boy, yeah, that's about 13,500 men that we lost there. So we lost more than they did, but we won that battle. They are retreating. And that means... That's heading to Aksum. It's locked in now. We should be able to capture that 17,000 man army quite easily. Oh, and there we go. We capture another... Oh, that's a massive fleet, actually. Goes to Morocco over here. So we still have 89 of the galleys. We lost 1, essentially. And what we could actually choose just to get another galleys over here. Luckily, we've got room for a lot of ships right now, so we're not running into huge issues quite yet. We do have the taking war score now. Ethiopians are still quite happy to be in the war, though. Oh, hold on a minute. Going for Thessalocracy. Oh, because we are strongest trade power in Lubeck, Northern Baltic Sea, coast of Holland, North Sea, and Neva. Or strongest trade power in Ligurian Sea, Gulf of Valencia, Tunisia, Strait of Gibraltar, and Agadir, which I believe is the one that we have. Or it's the Gulf of Venice, Ragusa, Alexandria, Sea of Marmara, and Aleppo. Well, regardless, whichever it is, we can get... Okay, 50 government... Oh, unlock the Salazar as the government reform. +1 merchant. Line ship cost goes down... Ooh. Let's have a look at the option there. So where is that actually? I'm gonna guess it's probably in the economic matters. What do we have right now? We've got the Empower the Burghers, which does give us a trade efficiency and global trade power. Which would be reducing the burger influence a little bit. We'd be losing a bit of the trade efficiency and global trade power, but actually we'll get more global trade power. We won't get the trade efficiency back, but the naval force limits will be increased drastically. Trade company investment cost goes down a lot. I think we're going to switch to that. There we go. And then, of course, we've got the extra merchant, which we could probably just go ahead and either toss into Constantinople, and then start pulling more trade towards Ragusa, and then from there, of course, it's going to be heading to Genoa. Another option would be to go into, I guess, down here and pull more trade into Tunis, which we can then push into Genoa. Or we're going to try to drive more trade from Aleppo into Alexandria. We've got these two already sorted out. I'm going to go to Aleppo. Of course, we might want to start signing the peace deal with the Portuguese. They would not be taking that peace deal yet. I might want to go ahead and take a little bit more land in here. We take most of Morocco. Would that be a coalition? Yeah, it's mostly Turkey. And of course, we'll be having a separate peace deal with Ethiopia first. I do wonder, actually, if we could take even more. How much more can we take? A lot, apparently. Wow. We might not want to go quite that far. Well, something like that could be quite fun, and then we'll just take a bit of money, perhaps. That would be taking a good chunk over here. That's also going to allow us to drive a whole lot more trade through Timbuktu to Safi, I guess. Or actually, probably something from Safi to Sevilla, and then from Sevilla, then off to Valencia, and then Genoa. We already pushed 99 ducats through there, and then 120 from Valencia to Genoa. Wow, that is insane. In a good way, but insane nonetheless. There we go, we won the battle in Aksum. And we can go ahead and de-siege that. So actually, let's have a look at the manpower of the troop situation. They still have a massive advantage over us. But they are starting to... Oh, right, so we've lost one ship in this war. They lost 61. I think I like those odds. Right, we're still trying to siege down the fort over here. And also, how far are we from, or how far ahead of time are we in tech? Very much so, so we might need to do a bit of development. But another thing that I do see is we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like or subscribe if I have it already. I'll get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye-bye.